yesterday. The sunlight hurt my eyes. Put on those shades and wave to yesterday. The sunlight hurt my eyes. Sunlight hurt my eyes.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 is supposed to be released in spring of 2018, and in my opinion, this looks like a pretty awesome game. I mean, I did play the first one, but this one looks even better. They've added a lot of new stuff, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But State of Decay 2 was developed by Undead Labs, and it's the sequel to the 2013 State of Decay. Basically, what they're going to focus on in this game is community management and supply gathering, such as you're going to need water, food, ammunition, all this other stuff to try to survive this zombie apocalypse. It's going to take place in a third-person shooter, just like the last one. What's really cool about this one, I don't remember it being from the first one, is that every community member that you have in this community is going to be a playable character. So basically, if one of your people die, you can use another person from the community to play as that person, and that person is now your character. Another cool thing is that each character has its own unique skills and stats, basically making it its own unique player. How they described it is there's about 1,000 different unique combinations that each one of these playable characters can have, which can make them a leader and certain things, but you got to follow certain of their missions and stuff to make them that leader, which you can basically promote them to leader of certain things. There unfortunately isn't any player versus player in this one. Basically, you can't go around killing each other and stuff like that. But what I really thought was interesting is what everybody wanted from the original one, which there is now going to be a co-op mode, and it's going to be you and 3 other people. You can basically have 4 people in this co-op mode. And what's cool about it is, I mean, you can go into their mode, they can come into your mode, but it's not an online gameplay. It's still an offline, technically, campaign gameplay. Another cool factor that they put into it is that, let's say you join one of your friends' games and you die. That means you're permadead in their game, but you're also permadead in your own game. So, or if one of them come to your base and you die, or they die, that means they're permadead in their game too, which means they'll have to use a new character within their gameplay as well. So basically, if someone were to join your game and bring a whole horde to your base and kill all your people, you're pretty much screwed, because I mean, I guess that's what you get for trusting someone that you don't even know. So I would recommend playing it with your friends first off, and then kind of working your way around to, I mean, I guess playing with a couple people you might not know. But basically how it's going to work, you shoot a flare up in the air, and when that flare goes off, then it notifies other people that you're looking for someone to come join your game. So that's the first thing that's new about State of Decay 2. The second thing is you're going to have the ability to have better base building. Like your community, you're going to be able to do different things that you weren't able to do in the first State of Decay, which helps develop your overall gameplay to be better. You're going to be able to upgrade infirmaries, build better barriers, and all sorts of stuff. The third thing is you're able to create leaders, which was what I was talking about earlier, where you can, like I said, each individual character has its own skills and traits that would make them better for certain situations. Like how they described it in the trailer is they have, let's say, an HR manager. This is going to be good for something specific in there, because that's how in-depth it's going to be. That person can be a leader because they have certain skills and traits that make them unique to that specific individual, or make them unique to certain circumstances within the game. And of course, you're gonna have, you know, better scavengers, better hunters, better riflemen, stuff like that, better people who are better at different things. But from how I gathered it, no specific person is going to be the same when it comes to skills and traits that they have. Another one that's really cool, that I mean I thought was pretty cool, which they have a new disease, so to speak, in the game, which is called it's a blood plague basically, and it's a new disease that you can get infected by it, And once a player is infected with this blood disease, they have a timer that starts, and once that timer goes down, you basically die, unless you find a cure or whatever. Um, Once they are infected, this is where it comes into another new thing. You have 3 different options, which is new. There's 3 different options you can do that will affect that specific player when they have the blood plague. The first one is you can either kill them. It's basically you can execute the survivor. You can kill them and you don't have to worry about them anymore, or you can spare them and put them. Basically, this is where the infirmary comes into better base building. You can put them in an infirmary, or help them last a little bit longer until you can either find a cure or decide whether you want to kill them or not. And the third thing is you can kick that person from your community. I thought this was pretty cool. You can kick the person from your community and basically exile them from the community where they're no longer allowed back, and they have to go fend for themselves, and eventually they're going to eventually die. And the final thing that they released that I thought was pretty cool was you can visit these gravestones. Like if you have individuals who die in your gameplay, they're going to be perma-killed, or perma-dead as they call it, and there's going to be gravestones that you can go and visit. In my opinion, this looks really cool. I really enjoyed the first one, and I feel like the second one's going to be even better because the simple fact that they added co-op. I thought it was a really good game, but it could have been a lot better with co-op. And now that they've added all this new stuff that we've talked about, it seems like it's going to be a really cool game. I can't wait to see what they come out with. And hey guys, show some love for the channel, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think so I can keep doing these videos. Have a good one. Peace.